Humanity unlocked the atom, dreaming of limitless, clean energy. But with this power came a shadow nuclear waste, radioactive, invisible, and deadly for millennia. Unlike any other pollution, it can't be seen or smelled, but its radiation can destroy life at the genetic level. For decades, we've stored this waste in temporary solutions, knowing they're not enough. Across the globe, hundreds of thousands of tons of high-level waste sit in limbo, growing every year. Some of it will remain hazardous for over 100,000 years, outlasting our civilizations. The challenge isn't just technical, it's a moral one. How do we secure this danger for a future we can't imagine? The nuclear industry's greatest flaw has always been this unresolved waste. Without a permanent solution, the promise of clean energy is clouded by risk. The world has searched for answers, brilliant minds, decades of effort, and a race against radioactive time. This is the story of our struggle with the atomic ghost. For years, the final chapter remained unwritten. But now, a breakthrough may finally be within reach. The question, can we truly contain the legacy we've created? What makes nuclear waste so terrifying? It's the unstable atoms left after splitting uranium. These fission products, like cesium-137 and strontium-90, emit intense, harmful radiation. Some decay in decades, others, like plutonium-239, remain dangerous for tens of thousands of years. We're forced into perpetual guardianship, storing waste in pools and steel casks, never a true solution. These methods are vulnerable to disasters, human error, and even sabotage. The ultimate goal: deep geological disposal, burying waste in stable rock far below the surface. But before we can do that, the waste must be locked into a solid form that won't leak or dissolve for eons. Billions have been spent searching for this answer. Projects like Yucca Mountain stalled, stymied by politics and science. The Earth could be the ultimate container, but only if we solve the puzzle of safe, permanent immobilization. The challenge: create a material that can hold a toxic mix of elements, resist time, and never fail. Until now, every solution has fallen short. The world has waited for a breakthrough. The stakes, nothing less than the safety of generations to come. Can we finally tame this atomic tiger? The answer lies in a radical transformation. The quest for a permanent solution continues, and the world is watching. For 50 years, scientists worldwide have tried to solve the nuclear waste riddle. The waste starts as a corrosive, radioactive liquid, impossible to store safely for millennia. Early attempts to solidify it using concrete or bitumen failed under the stress of time and radiation. The breakthrough idea: vitrification, turning waste into glass. Glass can trap a wide range of radioactive elements in its structure and is incredibly durable. Ancient glass has survived thousands of years. Could it hold our atomic legacy even longer? But making glass from nuclear waste is no simple task. The process requires remote handling, extreme heat, and must prevent dangerous vapors. Each country developed its own glass formulas, but none were perfect. The process was slow, expensive, and couldn't handle all types of waste. The puzzle remained: how to make vitrification work on an industrial scale, safely and reliably. The world needed a leap forward. The search for a universal solution pressed on. Vitrification is like baking a dangerous cake, mixing radioactive waste with glass-forming materials, then melting it all together. As the mixture cools, radioactive atoms become trapped inside a solid glass matrix, locked away from the world. This glass is highly resistant to water and time, able to withstand millennia underground. Vitrification shrinks the waste volume, making it safer and easier to store. The result: dense, obsidian-like canisters, stable and ready for permanent disposal. In theory, this is the fortress we need, but making it work perfectly every time was the challenge. For decades, the world chased this elusive solution. After decades of global effort, China achieved the breakthrough. Their scientists perfected vitrification on an industrial scale, turning real high-level waste into stable glass. The key: a new, advanced glass formula and a revolutionary cold crucible melter. This technology uses electromagnetic induction to heat the mixture, keeping the melter's walls cool and safe from corrosion. The result: continuous, reliable operation, something no one else had achieved. The first canister of vitrified waste marked a turning point, not just for China but for the world. This was the culmination of years of investment, collaboration, and relentless testing. China built on decades of global research, then took the final step. The Dragon's Forge had tamed the atomic ghost. A permanent solution was finally within reach. The world's greatest nuclear challenge had met its match. China's breakthrough is a turning point for the planet. For the first time, we have a proven, industrial-scale way to permanently deal with nuclear waste. This changes everything, transforming a volatile hazard into a stable, manageable material. Countries can now process old stockpiles, reducing risks at hundreds of temporary sites. The technology can be shared, helping nations worldwide secure their nuclear legacies. With the waste problem solved, nuclear energy becomes a more viable, responsible option in the fight against climate change. This is a victory for science, cooperation, and persistence. It proves that even the toughest problems can yield to human ingenuity. The future of clean energy just got a lot brighter. With vitrification, the nuclear age's greatest flaw is finally patched. We can now look to the future, harnessing atomic power without fear of an unsolved legacy. This story is a testament to scientific persistence and the rewards of bold ambition. The breakthrough offers a blueprint for tackling other grand challenges from climate change to disease. Nuclear energy, now with a solution for its waste, can work alongside renewables to power the world. Imagine cities lit by the dance of atoms, not the burning of ancient life. Our ability to shape the world at the atomic level is one of humanity's greatest achievements. Turning nuclear waste into glass is a story of hope and responsibility. We've proven we can solve the problems we create and build a safer, cleaner future. The atomic ghost is contained, and the promise of clean energy shines brighter than ever.